Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today Zac will be making for you the first soap in our Pride 2026 collection, and that is our red color on the Pride flag. This soap is a very fruity, bright, colorful, scented soap that matches the bright pink color that you'll see us add here shortly. But before we can get to all of the colors, we have to start with our soap base. So this oil that we have in our Cambro here is a blend of coconut oil, canola oil, olive oil, mango butter, shea butter, castor oil. There's also some vitamin E oil in there. And then we do have our colloidal oatmeal in there as well. We are then going to blitz that up with some sodium lactate mixed into our lye water solution. Blend that up till it comes to a nice light trace, so there is no oils basically loose on the top of the liquid. And then we'll strain in our fragrance blend. This is a custom blend of pink strawberry and citrus splash. Both of them are super fruity, but we wanted a super fruity scent to kick off our Pride 2026 collection. Pink strawberry is exactly what it sounds like, a nice bright strawberry candy-y scent, but then we wanted to cut that a little bit with some citrus, so we added that citrus splash from Brambleberry that has a nice citrusy mix into it that kind of cuts that like saccharine sweet smell and kind of rounds things out a little bit. But this still is by all means a sweet, fruity soap. For our Pride collection this year, we are going to continue our theming that we did last year actually. And if you haven't seen that, I think I have a playlist, so I'll put that in our comment section down below. But we carried basically one whole soap making technique across the whole lineup in rainbow colors. So last year's technique was drop swirls. So we had 6 different bars in the traditional rainbow colors with 6 different scents added to them. So as a unit, as a collection, it's very cohesive, but each bar is very individual. And we wanted to continue that on for this year as well. So we are doing a black and neon color mixture between these two. So we are going to have a black base color for all of the soaps, and then we are going to be doing a neon color, solid color on the top. So before we can get to the fun neon colors, we're gonna do the black base color first. And that black color that we're doing is Black Pearl Mica from Mad Micas. And you're going to be proud of me because I actually remember all of the mica colors for this collection. It is pretty easy because we did them all from Mad Micas, and they all are single micas. More often than not, our mica blends are custom blends from all of the different micas that we have to make it fit our need. But this time we're kind of letting the colors used as intended. So like I said, this is Black Pearl Mica from Mad Micas, and it is one of our favorites. It gets a nice black color, but it's not gritty. We do use activated charcoal in like our Rainbow Fresh soap and our Lumberjack and Lumberjill soaps, and those get a nice dark black color as well. However, if you do use too much, it can make the bar gritty, and we did not want that for this. So now that we have that first batch of soap made, we are going to basically whip up the same exact soap with the same exact ingredients in there, blend it up till it comes to a nice light trace, and then we're going to be adding in the Tickled Me Pink Neon Pink colorant from Mad Micas. This pink is bonkers with how bright it is. It doesn't look on the camera like the camera's having troubles focusing on it. It is that bright, and that color continues in person even. It is so bright. I mean, it is part of their neon collection, so it does make a lot of sense. And one cool thing, and we haven't actually tested it yet with this soap, but it is that this pink is blacklight reactive, so it glows under blacklight. So we're gonna have to definitely test that out because I'm betting that's gonna be pretty cool looking. So we'll add that neon pink mica or pigment into some oil to make sure there are no lumps and clumps in there. We're then adding our custom fragrance blend as well, and we're gonna blitz that up, and you can see what I mean by that bright pink color. This is not altered in any way at all. This is what it actually looks like on camera, and it is equally as impressive in person. Usually, and if you watch a lot of videos where they discuss color, so soap making videos, nail polish making videos, even like home renovation shows, the color that you're seeing on screen isn't necessarily representative of what you're seeing in person. And all of these pigments for this whole collection, we used 6 of them. They all are true to form on camera and in person, which is really cool. So now that we have that soap mixed up into the consistency we're wanting, we're gonna pour this evenly over our 2 slabs here. This bottom layer is set up pretty nicely, and you'll be able to see the accidental splash there just kind of stayed on top. So we don't have to be too terribly careful with this. However, we are going to be, because we want a nice clean crisp line, a nice black base color, and then a nice bright upper color, whatever that color is. So we don't want to get too over enthusiastic and accidentally dip down into that bottom layer. So we're pouring cautiously, using our scraper to break the fall. That basically eats up any of the inertia, maybe momentum, probably, from the pouring liquid, and it like distributes it across the top of whatever you're pouring it onto. You can do this in a lot of different applications. Cooking, for example, if you're like pouring soup into like a Tupperware, you could use your spatula to break the fall so it doesn't like plop all over the place. We're doing the same exact technique with this. Zac will then scrape out that Cambro because we want all of that hot pink soap batter into our slabs there. The other thing that we're doing with this collection is, so the colors are individualized. So there's 6 different colors, and then each of the tops is going to be a different top design as well, because while we wanted it to look fairly cohesive, we wanted each bar to be, or each scent to be, individualized. So this one has a different top design to the other 6 total in the collection. So we're going to use some of our favorite amaranth pink mica. This is another mica that I remember, and it is because we use it all of the time. It is one of our favorite pink colors. We use it in our rosemary citrus soap and our pink pony club soap. However, our Pink Pony Club for Pride Month actually got a neon makeover. So it is going to be in this hot pink color, which is amazing. It looks spectacular, and we might have to keep that on full time because it looks so cool. Usually, at least historically, have not used neon colors in our soap making. And the only reason being is that it's a little off brand for us in terms of our overall brand design. Our colorways are pretty like 70s muted colors, not like bright colors, a little more on the like natural earthy side, but not like sad beige wise, if that makes sense. So like roasted oranges and like green foresty colors, not hot pinks and bright oranges and like safety vest yellows and things like that. But when we saw Mad Micas offering a sample pack of all of the different neon colors, we knew we had to test it out. and we were like, the perfect month to do that. And the perfect collection is the Pride collection for this year for 2026. So I don't think I actually mentioned it. This is actually the red, I'm using air quotes here, red color in our Pride flag. They didn't have like a super red color. The other pink that they had was Pretty Kitty, which was, I want to say, their other red. So we've done that top design. We spritzed it with some rubbing alcohol and let it set for 24 hours, and then we've unmolded it. We are now using our slab splitter to break that slab into 3 loaves, and we made 60 bars total of this, so we've done that 2 times. And then we will break out Dorothy, our multi-bar cutter, and we will get to see our nice, clean, crisp lines. And you can kind of already see that in the bottom right corner, but it worked great. It will, once it's cured, it kind of makes it look better, but I don't know specifically how to explain that. And then once we've beveled the edges and all of that stuff and steamed it with our soap steamer, these bars are gonna look amazing, and it's the perfect way to start the Pride season. We actually have soaps planned for Pride for June and then also for July, because a lot of our Pride events locally in like the Vancouverish area go over into July. So we have like a fun bar that uses all of the neon end cuts from this collection into a new bar, so I'll have a video for that. We have a brick soap, like the brick thrown at Stonewall. That's pretty fun in terms of like the story behind that. So stay tuned for all of those. My question for you all is, what is your favorite color? Since this is a rainbow collection, it does seem fitting to ask a question around colors. My favorite colors probably lean towards like greens. I do love a neon green, and I also love like a nice kind of like sagey green color, but any green is my favorite. So let me know down in the comment section down below, what is your favorite color? Like I mentioned, this is part of our Pride 2026 collection, and all 6 of these soaps will be for sale online and in person on June 1st. So check out our website or come see us and grab yourself a few bars. We also have some limited time only candles coming out in June as well, so stay tuned for those. Thank you for watching. If you do want to get soaps, candles, or bath bombs each and every month sent to your house, we do have a subscription service, and you can join this fine group of individuals here. It is not too late to sign up to get your Pride subscription sent out at the beginning of June. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below what's your favorite color. Also subscribe to the channel and ring that bell icon. Thanks. Bye.